Hi, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Lark, and my book this week is called The Many Colors of Harpreet Singh. All right, and it's written by Supriya Kelkar, and the illustrations are by Alia Marley. All right, so let's find out about the many colors of Harpreet Singh. Harpreet Singh loved his colors. Bright, muted pastel, or neon. He had one for every occasion. He wore yellow when he felt sunny, spreading cheer everywhere he went. He wore pink when he felt like celebrating, bopping along to Bahagra beats. And he wore red when he needed an extra boost of courage. Harpreet took great care of his colorful patkas. He made sure they were clean and soft, smoothing each one out gently before putting it on. His patkas, boys and girls, are the covering on his head, a head covering. One day, Harpreet's mom announced that she found a new job in a snowy town across the country. "It'll be fun," his mom said. "It'll be an adventure," said his dad. "It won't be the same," said Harpreet. Saying goodbye took a lot of courage. Harpreet also had colors for not-so-happy occasions. He wore blue when he felt nervous, his heart thumping in his chest. He wore gray when he was sad, like a cloud about to rain. And he wore white when he felt shy, not wanting to be seen. Lonely at his new school, Harpreet had been wearing white an awful lot. He wore it on a field trip. He wore it for a class party. He even wore it on ordinary days. Because even on ordinary days, he wanted to be invisible. "Do you want to wear red?" his mom asked. "No reason to be brave," Harpreet replied. "How about pink?" asked his dad. "What's there to celebrate?" said Harpreet. "Maybe all you need," said his mom, "is a little sunshine." Harpreet shook his head and sighed. "Look outside. No birds, no blooms, no beach, just cold." The next day, Harpreet went to school in white, feeling gloomier than ever before. It seemed like everything in this town was frowning along with him, even the snow. But it wasn't a frown at all. It was a smile. I want to make sure you see the picture, because this picture here looks like a frown. But when he found it, it was a hat with a smile. I think one of the students in His class was wearing it. I think I'm right. Here we go. And Harpreet knew who it belonged to. She wore a hat to keep her head warm. I like your hat, said Harpreet. I like your hat, said the girl. Mine's not a hat, actually. It's called a patka, said Harpreet. Mine's itchy, said the girl. Harpreet laughed. I'm Harpreet, he said. The girl extended a mitten. I'm Abby. The next day, Harpreet was sure to wear red. For a class party a week later, he tried pink. It wasn't long before he dug his yellow patka out of the drawer. He made sure it was clean and soft, smoothing the wrinkles out gently before putting it on. I wonder what changed. Why is he wearing all his colors again? Maybe they tell us. Soon the trees had buds, and the outdoors were filled with the sounds of chirping birds. And that's all that's missing is the beach, said Harpreet's mom. She turned to Harpreet. So what color are you wearing tomorrow? Harpreet thought for a moment. Maybe white, he said and smiled. It reminds me of snow. Yes, Harpreet loved his colors. He had one for every occasion, even for just hanging out with a friend. So I think it was when he found a friend, he started wearing all his different colors again. All right, it's the end of the book. At the end of the book, the author gives a whole lot of information about Sikhism, all right? And the Sikh religion is about 500 years old. It started in South Asia, okay? And all the people who are Sikhs should practice one value like service, justice, and love. And their turban or their patka represents a commitment to living these values. So boys and girls, in this story, Harpreet is wearing what he called a patka, what someone else may call a turban. His father's looked a little bit different. Maybe it's different when you're young than when you're older. Other people wear things on their head for practical reasons, maybe because it's cold or it's windy or they want to keep the sun out of their eyes or their hair out of their face. But other people wear head coverings here in the United States and around the world for religious reasons and also for cultural reasons. Do you know anyone who wears a head covering for a cultural or religious reason? I bet you do. More people do than you might think. All right, if you have any questions, I'd love to know what they are, or if you found anything interesting or maybe learned something you didn't know before, I'd love to know that too. And I hope you have a great week, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the many colors of Harpreet Singh. What color are you wearing today? And is it for a special occasion? I'd like to know that too. Have a great day.